Good morning, Bobcats, and happy first Friday in October. September kind of crawled by, but we finally made it to the first day of October. Thank you for joining me for WBLS Morning News, Terrific Kids, and Cookie Dough's Kindness Corner. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, Bobcats, and you may be seated. Today is Friday, October the 1st of 2021, and it's Special Area Day 5. That's Special Area Day 5. Excuse me. I hope you were motivated by our word for this week, which was... That's right, motivation. We're going to wish all of our October 1st birthdays and this weekend a happy birthday on Monday. But I do want to wish Miss Morgan Rice, who is our newest kindergartner, Miss Kerner's class. She celebrated her birthday yesterday. If you're a Bobcat out there celebrating your birthday today, happy birthday. Today in our dining room, you will be served a wonderful array of choices, starting with chicken and cheese or grilled cheese sandwich, steamed broccoli, tomato soup, and you may choose from assorted fruit or 100% fruit juice. As always, from the farm, you may have white chocolate or strawberry milk. Let's take a look at our weather forecast. It's fantastic. It's Friday. It's a fantastic forecast. High of 90, low of 66 with sunny skies all day and into the weekend. It promises to be a beautiful first weekend in October. Hey, yesterday Miss O won my most favorite teacher book for being a faithful viewer and sending me the answer to my question earlier in the week. I hear they read it and they loved it. I'm going to do another drawing for depending on your grade level, and this is for those who entered earlier this week when they were watching when it wasn't Friday, and I lost my tooth, or Geronimo Stilton lost in time. So depending on your grade level, if I pick your name or the picks your name, then you will get one of those. Thank you all for being watching all throughout the week. And so listen, I'm going to sign off because we've got one terrific counselor coming with lots of terrific kids, and also one really cute cookie dough coming in for Cookie Dough's Kindness Corners. I'm going to sign off, and you stay tuned to watch those special parts of our program. That's all for today. For my part, remember to purr, be prepared, be upstanding, be responsible, and always be respectful. And in case we don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Have a great day.
Good morning, Bobcats, and happy Friday. I have our group of terrific kids for the week, and we're going to get started with Scarlett, our meta from Mrs. Ishley's room. And this says Scarlett is bubbly and friendly. She shows great listening in whole group and is eager to join in conversations. Great work. Keep it up. All right, next we have Claire Culp from Mrs. Huggins' room, and this says Claire has been a superstar this week. She has followed directions quickly, been a kind and helpful friend, a great example of a terrific kid all around. Keep up the awesome work. Good job, Claire. All right, next up we have Finley Melnick from Mrs. Duclos' room, and this says Finley is a wonderful Bobcat student. She is a kind and helpful friend. She works hard and tries her best each day. Way to go, Finley. Right, next we have Chloe Shank from Mrs. Kerner's room. This says Chloe is doing great in kindergarten. She is a hard worker, a kind friend, and a super helper. Way to go, Chloe. Right, next we have Muzamil Mirza from Mrs. Munoz's room. And this says Muzamil is a great student at following directions. He even received a compliment from Ms. Young during media. We love having Muzamil in our class. Good job. Next, from Mrs. Parrott's room is Tanishi Pasumarthi. And this says, Tanishi is such a kind and caring friend to everyone in our class. She is a super reader, too. Good job. All right, next from Mrs. Braswell's room, we have Callie Hayes. This says, Callie is terrific. She works hard every day and takes pride in her work. Callie is a good friend to her classmates. Good job, Callie. All right, next we have Bridget Rivera from Mrs. McLeod's room. This says, Bridget is a good listener. She pays attention at circle time and she follows directions. Good job. Next up is Camden Wilson from Mrs. McDermott's room. This says, Camden is a kind friend, a good listener, and a great helper. Keep it up. All right, next we have Brick Kelly from Mrs. Oschlager's room. And this says, Brick is our terrific kid this week because he is kind to others, he listens to his teacher, and he completes his work. Good job, Brick. All right, next from Mrs. Threadgill's room is Jackson Moore. And this says, Jackson has gone above and beyond to show kindness toward others. He has been super helpful when someone needs assistance or a kind word. Keep it up, Jackson. Good job. All right, next we have Kylie Ferguson from Ms. Dameron's room. And this says, Kylie is a super sweet bobcat who enjoys learning. She always tries her best and is helpful to her classmates. She is truly a terrific kid. Good job. All right, next up from Mrs. Register's room, we have Izzy Martin. And this says, Izzy is a great friend. She always makes good choices and she does neat and careful work. She includes others in her time outside. We are so glad she's a part of our class. Great job, Izzy. All right, next from Mrs. Mitchell's class, we have Elise Eichland. And this says, Elise is a sweet girl with a heart of gold. She shows kindness and patience to all of her peers and to adults. Elise is an eager learner and she enjoys helping others learn. Terrific. All right, next from Mrs. Ferris's class, we have Genevieve Culver Lou. And this says, Genevieve was chosen as our terrific kid because she is so kind. She is always looking for ways to help others and show that she cares about them. Keep being wonderful, Genevieve. All right, next up we have Jackson Swilly from Mrs. Tucker's room. And this says, Jackson was nominated as our terrific kid because of his incredible kindness. He always arrives to school ready to learn and with a positive attitude. And he brings a little extra sunshine to our classroom each day. Good job. All right, next from Mrs. Vick's class, we have Mirabelle Crowley. And this says, in her quiet way, Mirabelle is an asset to our classroom. She is always willing to help her peers and is a smart third grader. Congratulations, Mirabelle. All right, for Mrs. Connor's class, we have Mason Henry. And this says, Mason is our terrific kid this week. He works hard and is kind to his classmates. And it says, I'm so proud of you, Mason, and so glad you're in our class. I'm proud of you too. Good job, Mason. All right, also from Mrs. Vick's class, we have Braylon Knight. And this says, Braylon is a very smart and responsible third grader. She is a nice friend to her peers and is always willing to help. Way to go, Braylon. From fourth grade, from Mrs. Craven's room, we have Cora Jones. And this says, Cora goes above and beyond to be a kind, hardworking, and respectful student. She loves to help out her teachers and peers in the classroom. Keep being outstanding, Cora, from Mrs. Craven. Good job. All right, from Miss Ganaway's class, we have Sloan Mildenberger. And this says, Sloan is a wonderful Bobcat leader who is always ready to help out a friend in need. She is also a great IT assistant. Good job, Sloan. All right, and last today we have Hansine Anna Puretti, and she's in Miss Doherty's room. And this says, Hansine is a focused and kind student. She is always willing to help a friend and always willing to help Mrs. Doherty as needed. And it says, keep working hard, Hansine. I am proud of you, from Mrs. D. All right, what a great group. All right, those are all of our terrific kids for this week. Stay tuned for a video with all of their smiling faces. And Bobcats, I'll see you next week with more terrific kids. Bye.
Good morning, Miss Schmidt.
Good morning, Miss Young. Hi, Cookie Dough.
We were saying Cookie Dough looks a little bit sad, but I bet he's about to get happy.
He's getting happy.
He's about to get happy. So do you want to hear about some kindness? We ran out of slips this week.
I know, that was so great. And really, I had to have two hands to get all of the notes out of the mailbox.
There's so many.
Miss Kerner's class did a great job. Hi, Miss Kerner's class. Great job. They sent in so many nice notes.
They did.
Yes.
They are a kind class.
Mm-hmm.
So we decided we would each pick two this week.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So should we get started? We'll let Cookie Dough go first.
Let's let the host go first.
And we'll each read one from Cookie Dough.
Okay,
How about
sounds
that?
good. All right, you start.
Okay, so Cookie Dough chose from Miss Kerner's class. It says my name, and it's for Caleb. Caleb says that Jackson helped me put my shoe back on. You always need a friend that will help you put your shoe back on.
Absolutely. Good job, Miss Kerner's friends. Okay, now this is about Miss Kerner's class. But guess who put it in?
Who?
Someone that just won an award.
Is it Miss Brown?
It's Miss Brown. Miss Brown, thanks for watching, Miss Brown. So Miss Brown put in that Brindley Smith from Miss Kerner's class has been an amazing helper to her new classmate in her class. Miss Brown saw Brindley helping the new classmate in line, and she helps her in class by giving her hints on how to follow all the class rules.
That's a great
Brindley,
friend.
Brindley, good job. I know Brindley outside of school. She's a nice girl.
That is wonderful, Brindley. And you know what? Do you want to share which ones you chose?
Well, I'm a little bit partial to this one.
Okay.
This one, Miss Roberts, you had a lot of students who've been watching from 5th grade, watching for kindness. So good job, Miss Roberts' class. This student that submitted was Aubrey Lawless.
Okay.
I'm a little partial to her.
She's my neighbor.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to recognize Rowan Young for helping me pack up when switching classes. And I know our 4th and 5th graders, they know that can be a very hectic time. Trying to get your things packed, get to the next class, make sure you don't leave anything, get started. And Aubrey really wanted to say thank you to Rowan for being a helper.
That's super great.
And then from Miss Davis's class, hi, Miss Davis's class, Tinley put in the note, and she said, I see every day Miss Bevins helping Sawyer in his wheelchair. And I loved that one. Cookie Dough was saying he sees Miss Bevins too, always helping Sawyer.
You know what? They have too much fun, I have to tell you.
I think they do.
They do. They have too much fun. And we are so appreciate of Miss Bevins and all of our wonderful paraprofessionals. I bet Sawyer's smiling right now.
Yep.
Yeah, you see it?
See him right there? Yeah.
He
sees it.
Oh my goodness. Well, listen, I'm going to tell you, we've got two from actually that happened in the library this week. And earlier, Miss DeLillo noticed this, and she wrote, Jermaine from Miss Shank's class was so kind to another classmate. During book checkout time, he picked up a book, like a really great book that Miss DeLillo had picked out, but then he offered it to another student to see if he wanted to check it out first.
That is so
nice. And she wrote, way to go, Jermaine. We love how you were thinking of others.
Jermaine, you get 2 thumbs up. That was great.
2 paws up.
Two paws up.
2 paws up, Jermaine. And then this actually just happened today. And this was Colton Miller today from Miss Register's class. We were busy, and I heard the Sunshine State books go.
Oh, no.
And Sinclair was there, and before I knew it, Colton had quickly walked over to help her lift those back up. And so without me having to ask, and I just appreciated that help from him. So their family's watching out for kindness, because Miss Miller, I know, came in earlier last week maybe and wrote a note about a class that she substituted in.
She did. She wrote a note about another class. So even she's watching and participating. I think the kindness bug is getting out there.
Yes, I agree. And so we've got to find another class. Miss Kerner's class,
yes.
Thank you for doing it last week. Let's see who's going to be it this week.
All right, Miss Young.
Okay, I'm going to pull it, but I'm going to let you read it. Okay?
Oh, am I reading it?
Yes.
Okay. Hold on. Hold on. I can't see it.
Who is it?
someone I like a lot.
Oh my goodness.
Miss Ganaway's class. You're the winner. Fourth grade. Oh, all fourth graders, get watching. Let's start looking.
Oh.
I know you can find lots of kind things to write tickets about. Look at all these.
Yes.
All right, and you will get the bucket. My kindness team will be by this morning to bring the bucket. Get them filled in.
Wonderful.
Oh, he cheered up.
He did. He's smiling. We'll see you next week, okay?
Yes, see you next week.
Go.
Bye, boys and girls. Be kind.